Hello, everyone. I'm Coach Jimmy K with Denas Store.com here in Portland, Oregon. And today we're doing another video about real people, real results. And this is Aaliyah from Kona, and she's going to tell us a little bit more about herself.
Well, I've been a massage therapist for over 30 years, had my own business for a few years, and I've been working in the hotels, Four Seasons recently for the last 17 years. And I love it. I love helping people and, working with whatever tools can really help people. So the scalar has been absolutely phenomenal in my work.
Now, how long have you been using scalar technology?
I've been using it about 14 years.
Okay, and how did you find out about it?
I had been, I was in a really serious car accident and I couldn't work for 4 months. I was in excruciating pain and I was actually thinking about retiring. And I was on the other side of the island and this guy was doing some demonstrations. So I went, my friend said, go check out this person. So I said, okay, great. And I got one treatment and I was out of pain for the first time. I just started crying on the table. It was pretty emotional because I couldn't do anything. And I'm not one to take painkillers, and I was on those for a while and I was feeling pretty hopeless. So I said to this guy, I want one of these. I want training. Please help me. So he worked with me for a while. But everything was pretty expensive. And
so did he charge you for the training?
Charged me a lot for the training. And later I found out that the actual machine he sold me, he charged me double for it. Like I could have gotten it a lot cheaper. But I'm very grateful because it got me out of pain and it started me on the road of, helping other people and helping myself.
Excellent. So you've been using now the Denas you use currently, and I'm sure there's a lot of different there's scalar machines, there's microcurrent devices out there on the market, and what a lot of people don't understand is it's scalar from the roots back in the 70s in Russia. And then here in the United States, there's a couple of companies that have come out with their devices, and they call them microcurrent devices. And then, of course, Denas is a form of scalar, and it's dynamic electro-neuroadaptive stimulation. So it's talking to the body, it's sending signals and frequencies through the nerves to the brain, and it helps the body repair itself naturally.
Mm-hmm.
And so have you been using the Denas at the Four Seasons with some of your patients?
Yes, I have. And the results are amazing. When I've given some sample treatments to the managers and my coworkers, actually 10 of my coworkers have bought it because it works. And it's helped with arthritis. It's helped with, just injuries that we all incur over many years of doing massage. And yeah, it's been amazing. Everybody's really excited about it. We're hoping actually you can come out and maybe do a training with us and give us more information.
That would be awesome. I'd look forward to doing that. Now, you live in Hawaii. Your husband and you are active surfers, and you're outdoors a lot. Do you think that this Denas PCM6 would be advantageous to like athletes or surfers?
Completely. I mean, I wake up in the morning and, I'm getting older, so the bones, everything is getting harder to move. And I just use the scalar, the PCM6. I have it right beside my bed, actually. And as soon as I wake up, I wipe my hands, I do my forearms, my neck, especially after a surf session. I've used it on my husband's knees with your pads. Your neoprene pads have helped him so much. And I've used the neck neoprene pad because I had a concussion when I was younger, and that's an issue for me. And it's amazing. Like, I'll put on the neoprene neck pad and I'll use it for 20 minutes, half an hour, especially just before I go to sleep. And I wake up in the morning, it's like I've had a chiropractic adjustment.
So it helps reduce the inflammation.
Completely. And like increase my range of motion. Honestly, I have told like the other therapists that have bought it recently, they're just blown away by it. But I honestly wouldn't be doing massage today if I hadn't found the Denas.
Now, how did you find Denas Pain Relief Store and Coach Jimmy K?
Well, I've had a couple of other machines that I paid quite a lot of money for, and I've been using them on my clients, and I've been getting amazing results. So my clients were like, we want one of these. And I'm like, okay, but the people I had bought it from before, I didn't really feel comfortable with what they were charging, or, just I just wasn't comfortable. So I started searching, and I worked with two other companies before, which I didn't feel comfortable going back to or sending my clients to, partly because the information that was coming out wasn't really clear, or I was being charged, or the amount of the actual machines were really high. So I searched the internet, and I went to quite a few websites, and then I found you. Actually, I found your YouTube videos, and when I called you, I was actually blown away at how much you really wanted to help everyone, and you were willing to give us a deal also, which I'd never heard, because I called other people and said, hey, I've got a few clients, and they're like, okay, it's this amount of money, where you were like, listen, I'm gonna help you. I'm gonna give you all kinds of training, whatever you need, lifetime of training for free, which was amazing. And it really helped me, because I didn't have to train all my clients or the other therapists. I could just refer them to you, which I'm really grateful for too. And I can give them basic training. But you're there with in-depth training.
24/7. If you call the number you give me.
Amazing, actually, Jimmy. I've learned so much actually from your videos too. And that was a really great thing too, because some of my clients bought the Russian model, and because you were, really giving us a great deal with that. And it was actually, when I searched the web, your regular price was below everybody. So I was quite amazed. And when I showed them the video of the Russian and the English, it was made so simple that they were like, oh yeah, I can do this. This is easy. And everyone that's called you has been really happy and very grateful, and said, you have great patience too with all of us beginners. So thank you for that.
Well, everybody, it's just like students in school. Everybody has a learning curve. Somebody walks in there, they don't have to try it all, and then sometimes it takes a little while to catch on,
Mm-hmm.
And the main thing is without proper training, the device is worthless, because you've got to know applications, you've got to know what frequencies do what. And, and like you said, there are other people out there that charge for their training. And of course, if that's what they want to do, that's okay. But I feel that if someone purchases from us, then it's my obligation to hold them by the hand, make sure they understand how the machine works, and to be there in the future. So if there's a hiccup, or if there's something that happens, I'm there for them, giving them support, so that the device doesn't end up in the closet or in a drawer not being used, because it's a phenomenal device that really has more potential than a lot of people can understand.